Okay, here we go. Do you remember in the Tiga finale when, you know, all the kids started chanting his name and then all the light came? Deca needs a miracle like that. That's where they got the information for the Eternity Core then. Right. And what's the weakness? Bro, that's worse than the advert break. They did an intro break on me. How dare you? They were kind of weakened. It's easier than you think. I thought he knew. I thought the captain knew. I was expecting him to know, but he doesn't. He doesn't know. It's not the same as Hibiki and Dinah. A little bit. But he kinda has to do it, right? Otherwise everyone dies. This reminds me of a lot of when Kengo's team found out. Exactly, he always had a team. I'm gonna get very emotional at this rate. That's a good point. That's a very good point. He still got in though. He's got to complete the sentence finally. There we go. The puzzle is complete. Yes, they have. That was a less emotional surprise. But that answers my question from last episode. Who's the captain now? It's Ryomon. You see, that is much better timing for an advert. Not like episode 24. That's crazy. The one at the back, the bigger one, looks the most realistic. I mean, the yellow and red one, they look like effects, but the big one looks real. Can I be part of this? No? Roger, yes. We didn't see that much of Ichiko being a pilot in this show, so it's cool seeing her doing some of that. Straight into glitter. Yeah, that's not good. I think it's quite risky going for the heart straight away, because then the monster will realize and then it will protect itself more. Backup plan. Yes. I can't even tell if it's done any damage either. It doesn't even look like it's been damaged. Now what? Adverts, of course. Does that gun help? I'm not being funny. Does that gun actually help in any way? I'm just curious. Great. Oh, they're all in that place. Isn't that Camera? Is that Camera? I love that. I don't think that was Camera, but it sounded like her. I feel like they used the same voice actor. It sounded exactly like her. They all sound like Dinah right now. I fight to go forward. I should say Asuka, actually. They cracked it. There's a saying, if it bleeds, it can be killed. Well, if it cracks, it can be broken. If it cracks, it can be smashed. That works better. Even the bin jumped. So is that all the spear gone? I'm guessing they're still in the future. I don't know. Maybe they aren't. I don't want to see what Dekka's doing in the future now. I'm curious. Because after Dinah there was still Spear, right, in the Saga movie. That's why I'm curious. That's great. That's what I was asking. Hello. Friends. Yes. So everyone just has someone who's in space. How big is Mars? One thing though, like half the city still got destroyed, so you might have to like rearrange some things so you can accommodate everyone. I'm just saying. Thank you for your support. You're welcome. Is it because there's a movie coming? Where's the subtitles? King Joe! Wait, what? 23rd of February. Wow. I'm assuming that's the movie. because I know there was a movie coming out. Also, we never saw Asuka. We never saw Asuka. I thought the actor made a post about something, right? Maybe it's for the movie. I don't know. Or maybe just not turning up at all. I'm just curious, that's all. Then again, like, you know, we never got Daigo and Trigger, so we can't really expect the same. But I think the situation is a bit different with Asuka. I think he's more likely to actually be in the show, in the movie. But we'll see. We'll see about that. But that was awesome. What a great show. Storytelling wise, they've been on point every episode except for that one comedy one, the hide and seek one. Was it hide and seek? It wasn't even hide and seek, was it? The comedy one, episode 13, I think it was. Apart from that one episode, you take that away, 24 episodes of brilliance. 24 episodes of magnificence. Great storytelling, great characters, great action, great effects. Brilliant effects, actually. Great villains, and also a very compelling villain as well in Agams, of course. And to see him finally get saved, just for him to get snatched away again because he dies, that's very depressing and very sad and something you don't want to see, but at the same time that is very emotional and great storytelling. So yeah, whoever the writers were, they did a great job. Writers, directors, everyone who worked on this on the show, they did a great job, and it was a huge improvement on Trigger. And I like Trigger. I still like Trigger, but I feel like Decker leveled up so many times, and yeah, just more consistent, I guess, as a show as well. But yeah, Decker's so good. And that was a very good finale as well. I was kind of worried because I'm just like, they could have a bad finale for a great show. That's happened before in other shows, maybe not Ultraman, but it's happened in, like, you know, popular TV shows in, like, in America and stuff, where a show's so good, but because the ending is so bad, no one thinks it's good anymore. So I was kind of like, oh, they've done it so well so far, surely they can't mess up the last episode. They didn't mess it up. They actually did quite well. It went quite fast, but, you know, it's 25 minutes. Obviously, it's going to go fast. But considering, like, it's the very final battle, it didn't feel like the longest fight. But it was still really awesome. And they built up this... Well, they built it up towards this impossible beast that looked impossible to defeat last episode. But... they knew the weakness, and eventually they got him. So got her, I guess, Mother Spear. And also, when the woman was talking, I'm assuming that was Mother Spear that was speaking to them. I thought that was Chimera because it sounded like her. It was a similar voice, and it sounded like echoey, a bit like how Chimera talks. You know how she talks in Trigger, right? I thought it was her. I genuinely thought it was her because the way she was talking, I'm just like, is that Chimera? It sounded like her. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Please tell me I'm not the only one who thought that. I know it's not her, but it sounded like her. Like, surely that's the same actor. That's got to be the same actor. Like, surely. I don't know who the actress for Chimera, because obviously I just see Chimera. I don't see the person who's voicing. That's got to be the same voice actor, right? It's got to be. Surely. Surely that's the same voice actor. Or am I tripping? I don't know. But that was a great show, and I think my favourite of the modern shows so far. My favourite show is Mebius now. It was actually Zed. Zed was the first one I ever watched, and it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it, and I still love it now. I sometimes rewatch some of the scenes from it. But yeah, and then after that, it was still Zed for a while, actually. Like, you know, I watched Nexus, which was amazing, a few other shows, but I still liked Zed a lot. For some reason I just loved that show that much. But then I watched Mebius, and I'm just like, okay. Okay, now this is my favorite. This is my favorite. It's still my favorite, Mebius, but in terms of, like, modern shows, I've only watched 3 of them, but I prefer this to Zed. I like this more than Zed. I think it's really good. They brought in a new generation dino, which obviously Trigger, I liked it, but obviously it wasn't as good as Tiga. I was a little bit worried about about Deca sometimes, because like how good can it be? But actually, it was actually really good, especially by modern show standards. It was actually like really good. So yeah, that was brilliant. I heard the next one's new generation Gaia, but I heard some people say it might not be. So we'll see what next year's show is. But it's going to take a lot. It's going to take some very good storytelling to beat this, because this is incredible. I'm gonna rate this show a 9 out of 10. I give nothing a 10, so that's a good rating. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and let me know any theories or even translations for the movie, because I just saw the trailer. There was no subtitles, so let me know what's going on there, and goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it